Hello, friends. There is a sequence of things that need to be done in preparation for a golf shot, and it's true for all the full swings, even for the short ones around the green. And it starts with how you hold the golf club. Now, we have two hands, but they aren't equal, either in skill or in what their job is. There's an interesting feature if you watch the champions on TV. Many of them, who are mostly right-handed, are starting the process of hitting a golf shot while they're chatting with their caddy and glaring at the photographers and looking at the wind in the trees. They've got their hand down by their left side holding the club here. This is their gloved hand, their less good hand. And the club is sloping across their knee and the club head's between their feet. Now, the reason is that there's a very natural posture for a human, which is that the thumbs are turned in slightly. Uh, What's interesting is that when I invite a beginner to the game to reach out and put their left hand on the club, which is usually the first one we go with, they tend to turn the hand in this fashion where the thumb's pointing this way and the hand palm is looking up. And that's almost the kiss of death for a golf shot because it's completely mislocated and formed the left arm and shoulder, which are very critical in the golf swing. So the champions, knowing that this is a resource that they can trust, very often start with the club down here. I think of Adam Scott, obviously a great champion. And so then they pick up the club from here when they're ready to actually begin the process more obviously. And they don't allow the hand and arm to turn in this fashion. They keep it in the fashion that it hangs to the side with the thumb slightly turned in. Then they attach the other hand. But a quick word about the left hand grip. We're gripping in the fingers. In fact, Ben Hogan very famously illustrated it in his book by showing that actually 2 points of contact were all you actually needed with the left hand. The forefinger and the thenar eminence, or the heel of the hand right here. It was possible to hold the club up perfectly well with those two. Then he would close the three fingers on the club and lower the thumb onto it. And when you do so, it forms a line between the knuckle of the forefinger and the thumb. And that line should be pointing up over the right shoulder, more or less. So once you've got the grip held up here, you haven't allowed it to turn, and you've closed the hand correctly, you then reach out with the other hand. And Ben Hogan actually illustrated that you use the middle two fingers to hook around below the forefinger of the left hand. And then there's a pocket in the palm of the right hand, which you cover the left thumb with, and then hook the little finger of the right hand round the knuckle of the left hand. Some people interlock it, like Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods, two of the best. And then the forefinger and thumb form a V with a stick on it, that same line that I was describing with the left hand between the knuckle of the forefinger and the thumb. And that line on the right hand is also pointing up toward the right shoulder. So reach down, pick it up, attach the other hand, and that's how to form the grip.